live. Yeah, we going live. Hey, we going live. Yeah, we going live. Yeah, we going. Yeah, we going. Yeah, we going live. From the 50-yard line, we going live. From the 50-yard line, we going live. From the 50-yard line. Hey.
All right, Phil. No, it's not Feel Good Final Thought. We are on on to the real.
Yes.
And I'm gonna let you talk, but I gotta give my guy his flowers. Our on to the real spotlight this week is Shawne Merriman, who is anybody who knows me from the area. Played at the University of Maryland from PG County. And yeah, he's affectionately known as Lights Out.
Yeah.
Which is a part of his On to the Real.
Right.
So what is he up to now?
So you just, as you alluded to, Shawne Merriman has a clothing line called Lights Out, which I think is cool.
Yes.
But that's really cool. I love it. You know, a lot of times it's funny. I've worked with a ex-NFL player who was kind of concerned about his artistic side being what he brought out for his, after football time. He was concerned because he was such an artist. And I know you can relate to this in that because if y'all don't know, this Picasso with pen, Jarrett's a poet and a song and, hip hop and songs. And so, but that's a little more main down the road. Okay. Yeah. The music part,
right.
The poetry part is something that people like, wait, what? Like, like, should I, can I? Yeah. And so for him to because I believe he's really instrumental in designing as well. Mm-hmm. Not just that he has a clothing line, but he's instrumental in designing. But the really cool thing is that he has actually been working with NASCAR to diversify NASCAR. And so he has gone in with, let me find the boy's name, hold on. Jesse, okay, you know me with these names. Iwuji.
Jesse Iwuji.
Jesse Iwuji, who is one of the few black NASCAR drivers. Mm-hmm. And so Shawne Merriman owns the car that he drives, the Chevrolet that he drives. Yeah. And he's just been really like he said, in a perfect world, I would love to be able to work with NASCAR and work with this diversity program to bring maybe not a full race, but some type of a race to the inner cities. So what he's been able to do is take groups of kids from the inner city to NASCAR.
Wow. Okay.
Because he said he wants them to have, I'm a huge proponent of broadening horizons, right? Mm-hmm. The more I know, the more I can choose from. And so I feel like giving them that opportunity to see that world and see what that could do. We have a person that we know personally, Coach Pat. Shout out to Coach Pat.
Shout out Coach Pat.
Who worked on a NASCAR team.
Yeah.
So like that having that world opened up to them is amazing. And so shout out to Shawne Merriman, not just for, going on from football, which, if you Jarrett shared his admiration for this dude when we talked earlier about how great a football player he was. So he went from being a great football player to now doing something that I feel is really cool with him, between NASCAR and his clothing line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So shout out to him for this. And being involved in this specifically, because we saw the whole thing that went down with Bubba Wallace.
Right.
Like bringing more Black people to the sport and truly diversifying it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think is awesome. And just him being one of the people a part of that. Like, I just think it's a great look.
Yeah, love it. His clothing line is the one that sponsors, by the way.
Right.
Sponsors the car. So
and
it's real cool. Real cool.
Lights out.
Lights out. Hey, that's got to be cool riding around the track. Lights out. Like, oh, man, you don't get no more perfect than that. That's awesome. So, yeah. All right.
Feel good final thought. Now, he's gotten enough of our, I was about to say slander, but no, this is true.
No, it was true. Yeah.
He's gotten enough of
criticism today. Yeah.
So now it's time to give Kyrie Irving his flowers. And to really just speak about Kyrie the philanthropist, you know.
Yeah.
And so in March, Kyrie partnered with City Harvest to provide 250,000 meals across New York. And he donated $323,000 to Feeding America. But it doesn't stop there, because in May, he donated 2 truckloads of food and 3,000 N95 masks to the Standing Rock Tribe, an indigenous group that his late mother was born into.
Love it. Love it.
Does not stop there.
Right.
Because in July, he committed $1.5 million to help pay the salaries for those WNBA players who opted out of the season.
Loved it.
Like,
that was it right there. When I saw that part, I was like, okay, listen, that's why I say, like, you know, it's tough. What we do is tough because sometimes it seems like, you know, we don't like people, and it's not what it is. It's not what it is at all. Like, I am and Jarrett both are we're very capable of compartmentalizing. Like, what he did to LeBron was jacked up, but that does not negate the fact that you're a good human being.
Right. At all.
This is why I said what I said. It just need to be something you deal with, because this is who you are. This person that we just talked about that did all these things is who you are.
And it's funny, like one of the things that I say a lot is that nobody's absolutely anything. Right? Nope. Nobody's absolutely anything. Like, and that's why I say, like, I understand people, and I operate, you know, I feel like with a level of grace from understanding that we all deal with something. We all have something, you know what I'm saying? And so, you know, it's not fair. Now we're going to talk about it, but it's not fair to overvalue, you know, the negative in someone's life and not give value to the positives.
Absolutely.
You know, so I can certainly talk about how Kyrie was wrong in certain instances, but I can also come back and say, for you, like, and this is no dismissal of what he did with Feeding America and Standing Rock. That's not to dismiss that, but for you to say, I'm going to take $1.5 million of my money. I'm going to take $1.5 million and give it to these WNBA players who I know already don't make a lot of money.
Exactly.
And who are choosing to opt out. Like, I can do nothing but take my hat off to that. Especially when we went and broke down, maybe it was about a year and some change ago, about the equity and pay between the WNBA and the NBA.
Yep.
So yeah. Shout out to Kyrie.
Absolutely.
You know,
absolutely amazing, sir.
This is amazing. Like, and we'll
your
continue to spotlight. Right. Yeah. We'll continue to spotlight when you do things like this.
Absolutely. I'd much rather be talking about this.
Right. If you come at the King, we're gonna talk about that too. But
well, I ain't saying that, but I'm just saying. Yeah. What's right is right, and what's wrong is wrong.
Wrong's wrong. Yeah.
Yeah. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Show picks. What you watching?
So I'm picking these 2 Christmas movies because anybody that knows me knows it's sports, it's cars, it's action movies, and it's love stories and Christmas movies. That's it. So these Christmas movies, I really, the two I picked, they're a franchise. It's a part of the same story.
Mm-hmm.
It's Merry Liddle, spelled Liddle,
Mm-hmm.
Merry Liddle Christmas, and Merry Liddle Christmas Wedding.
They're two different movies?
Yes.
Okay.
So this is Kelly Rowland.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes. These are both Kelly Rowland. Kelly Rowland is the main character in both of these movies.
I'm definitely going to watch that.
Oh, Lord. So, yes. It's an all-black cast in each of these. They're Hallmark movies, I believe. They're Hallmark. And it's a all-black cast in both of these. I cannot think of her name. She played I'm Unique. Her character in that show was I'm Unique. She's in this.
Oh, Brisha Webb. Brisha Webb, yeah. Shout out to Brisha Webb.
What's her name? Who else? Debbie Morgan is in this.
Okay.
So it's a cast now. It's a cast. And it's really, both of them were really good. Mm-hmm. I watched Merry Little Christmas came out last year, and then Merry Little Christmas Wedding was new this year. But I watched both of them. I watched them both, and just amazing. Good stuff.
I'm definitely going to check out both of those. Definitely.
Okay, of course, because Kelly Rowland's in it. Of course.
Oh man! One day I'm gonna tell you the story about her being my favorite.
She's your crush.
In Destiny's Child, yeah.
Oh, okay. I feel you. Okay.
Yeah, she was my favorite member of Destiny's Child. Back in the 10th grade when everyone was like, no, 9th grade.
Beyonce was
Beyonce.
I was like, who? Beyonce.
Who's this Kelly?
Y'all see that little skinny girl over there? She the one. Yeah.
Nah, but so I was given a birthday gift, and that gift was the subscription to the Masterclass, and I can't decide on which one because I'm hopping back in between both of them, and I probably need to focus. So I'm going to go with Timbaland's Masterclass.
Okay.
If this is an investment, now it was given to me as a gift. Mm-hmm. This is an investment. Whatever walk of life you're in, I think you should make it. But specifically, if you are in music, if you're in production, beat making, engineering, you need this masterclass from Timbaland.
Okay.
Like, I don't even know where to start.
I love Timbaland.
I'll start at the beginning.
Right.
So his introduction in the masterclass, I don't even know how many joints is on there. I'm on number 3.
Mm-hmm.
He shows you how he creates production, a beat, using simply his mouth. Like all of the instrumentation that you hear is pretty much him beatboxing. And it comes out sounding with all of the, with all of the effects that they put on it, comes out sounding clear, crisp, and is a full production. And it's just like amazing to watch.
Wow.
It's like he said for the first class, the introduction, and I think it might have gone all the way through, created an entire beat just vibing inside of
I can believe it.
the booth, making noises, and then just kind of in there and like it just all came together. That's a creative
for you. That's a creative.
To see that, and obviously I've never done that, but to see that kind of made me reminisce to shout out my brother, him downstairs, L. When we would just we would just be in the studio, like play a beat and let's just see what we create.
Mm-hmm.
Like I remember when we did All Different Color Women, and it actually started in the parking lot. And shout out to him because he the beat making is not my thing, like arranging and songwriting and stuff like that is me. But like he is the man at beat making. And I remember when he first created that beat for All Different Color Women. And we were just in the parking lot, right, ready to do our radio show. And we had to hurry up after our radio show. Shout out to my man, Shawne Merriman, or Merriman Sherman, I can't remember. He was our engineer. We had to race after our radio show so that we can go listen to this on the bigs and record this song, because it really tapped in to us. And I don't know where he goes when he makes those beats.
They're creative.
Yeah. So it really just took me into that. So let me bring it back to the original. Yeah. Like this Masterclass and all of the things they have on it. I've already put on my little check thing where I'm doing Timbaland, and I guess I'll just say the other person, Samuel L. Jackson, on acting. Ooh, phenomenal. Okay. You know, and I took that nod from you because, you know, you keep telling me that I'm going to meet someone.
Yes.
I won't say his name, even though we probably said his name before.
We've said it, but yeah.
You know, we're going to.
Yes, it's going to happen.
Give him my story, and
yes.
Yeah. So I'm just getting prepared with his masterclass on acting.
That's awesome. That's it. No, that's what God needs. He needs you to take a step out to do the rest. That's it. So I love it.
Yeah,
awesome.
This is an amazing gift.
Yes, it sounds like it. That is. That's awesome. Well, yeah. I'm a fan of both of those gentlemen. So.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I'm just saying. You know.
When I can get into, because I got Martin Scorsese up there too.
Oh gosh. Okay.
His masterclass. I'm gonna wait for that one.
Yeah.
And I got Alicia Keys, her songwriting class.
I was gonna say songwriting. Yeah.
So I'm ready to dig into them all. So I'm just gonna finish Timbaland and Samuel L. Jackson.
Okay.
Masterclass.
All right.
Yeah.
Awesome. I love it. You're such a nerd. I love it.
I remember telling you about, you know, obviously I'm into history.
Yes.
You know, I just be sitting here watching like little history.
All these historical documentaries, and that was so interesting. Finding out how Jarrett, listen,
you're such a nerd.
I love it though.
Yeah. Well, we at the end of another one.
Yeah.
This is 90.
Yes.
And more to 100. That's gonna breeze by.
Yeah. So I've been on it already with the place. So
okay. That and we got to do that place because of its significance to us, like during our production meetings there.
Yeah.
Like we're kind of forced to do production meetings over the phone now.
Right.
This spot is the place we probably met the most.
Oh yeah, for sure.
For our production meetings.
Absolutely.
And they always took care of us. They
Absolutely.
always like looked out, and it's just like a family vibe in there. Mm-hmm. So when I saw that place, I was like, oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Go with that one. So we're not gonna share it yet, guys. I know we're talking about it, and y'all like, what are y'all talking about?
You're right.
We'll share it soon enough, and you can go and patronize this place.
Please do.
We love it.
Yes. Yeah. All right.
But as always, we truly appreciate you guys for listening. Certainly interact with us on Instagram. That's at @Field2 The Real Podcast.
Yes.
Hit us up on Twitter at @Field2 The Real P1. Certainly check out our new Facebook page. Check out our YouTube page where we are dropping these podcasts and snippets. Well, I say snippets, but some of these joints be like 20 minutes long.
It's okay. Listen, it's better than the 2 hours.
Right. Well, we drop snippets, so definitely go to that YouTube page, subscribe, share, like, comment, hit that notification bell so that you'll know whenever we are dropping some content. And if you want to shoot us an email, again, like if you want to be on the podcast, if you want to offer us a suggestion, if you just, want to say, hey, shoot us an email at fieldtotherealpodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Am I forgetting anything?
Mm-mm. No, we handled J-Boy, so no.
Oh, yeah. Pow, pow. All the smoke. But as always, we love you guys. Peace.
Now put the cameras on me, 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 put the cameras on me.